Good morning and welcome to today's verse. To God be the glory. What a great day it is today. Today's verse comes to us from the book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel 37, verse 5. And it says this: Thus says the Lord God to these bones, surely I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. The vision of dry bones had come to Ezekiel at a time when Israel had been destroyed, dispersed, humiliated, and held in captivity so long that restoration as a nation seemed absolutely hopeless. You know, hopelessness and despair can be so bad. Sometimes people may feel like they're already dead. God called Ezekiel back in chapter 36 to speak to Israel regarding their future national restoration. And the Lord showed the prophet a vision of dry bones from decomposed bodies scattered all over the valley floor as a sign of what he would do. As Ezekiel walked back and forth throughout the valley, the Lord asked him an astonishing question, and that was, Son of man, can these bones live? Can they become living beings again? Of course, Ezekiel knew what we all know, that no human power could resurrect these bones to live again, but God could. For with God, nothing is impossible. Thus Ezekiel replied in faith, saying that only God knows whether or not these bones could live again. And he witnessed this amazing thing where the bones began to come together with ligaments and with tendons and muscles covered them, and skin covered the bones, and they became a vast army as God would breathe the breath of life of them, and they stood up on their feet. Ezekiel will come to understand that these bones represented the whole house of Israel. So whatever you might be going through, whatever the crisis you may be facing today, whether it is a relationship, a broken relationship, or maybe it's a crisis on the job, or maybe it may be a situation that sickness or disease or injury, or whatever the crisis might be, whatever the consuming situation might be. Know this, don't lose hope, because God has the power to conquer it. Yes, the Lord can breathe new life in what appears to be a dead situation, giving you a new start, giving you a new beginning. Won't you trust the Lord to do just this? To God be the glory for the great things he has done. I pray that you would meditate upon this verse. It would be a word of encouragement to you as you go throughout your day. I pray that you would have a safe day. And then tune in again tomorrow. Yes, as we consider today's verse.